Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about Ryan Garcia and his recent concerning behavior online. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. When it comes to young athletes, I believe one of the worst things that we can do is praise them and give them too much confidence early on in their careers. I believe in all sports, young athletes have to be dealt with in a more cautious manner. Talent has to be under the right hands, and when it's not under the right hands, especially in cases like Ryan Garcia's case, we're talking about boxing. So these guys are taking damaging shots that affect their ability to think, whether we like that or not. That's the reality of the game, and sometimes it shows earlier for some fighters. Unfortunately, when I look at Ryan Garcia, I just see a person, one, I believe, surrounded by people who unfortunately don't have big enough charisma to tell him and guide him towards the right actions and decisions to make. That's one. Number two, just confusion for some fighters nowadays who want to participate in other activities and focus on other things other than their fighting careers. I believe that costs fighters a lot. I believe that cost Sean Strickland the middleweight title. I believe Strickland was way too busy with the online world to where I believe it kind of gets to the person's head. If you're a fighter, your job is very dangerous. You have to focus on your opponent because there is no room for error in the fighting game. There's no room for that. The person that you're facing wants to take your head off, so you cannot take your eyes off the prize. I believe a great example of discipline, a couple great examples, I believe, obviously, George Rush St. Pierre, any upcoming mixed martial artists have to take this guy into consideration in terms of being a perfect, there's no such thing as perfect, but the closest thing to perfect as a role model. George St. Pierre is just perfection when it comes to lining himself up with the right with the right decisions and the right people to get the best out of situations. And I believe another great example is Khabib Nurmagomedov, another great example of a disciplined fighter who solely focuses on the fighting game. I believe new upcoming fighters can take examples from Khabib and George Rush St. Pierre. And there are other good examples, but those are the most two obvious ones that pop into mind, especially when it comes to the world of mixed martial arts and combat sports. So Ryan Garcia, I believe, needs to be surrounded by good people. One, I'm not a big fan of calling people crazy. That is it's dangerous territory. Does Ryan Garcia need the right guidance? Absolutely. I believe he needs more loving people around him. And that's the most important thing, because at the end of the day, if somebody's dealing with something, there are certain ways of dealing with chemical imbalances. That's the only thing I can think of. It's just simply a chemical imbalance. Is it due to diet? Is it due to, I don't know, maybe substance abuse? Who knows? But we just cannot just call the guy crazy and dismiss him. And I believe the fighting world has to show Ryan Garcia love. I believe the people around him have to be more loving. He has to surround himself, or the right loving people have to step up and have to have the big enough charisma to get the guy back in line, because somebody has to tell him the truth. And I believe at this point Ryan Garcia is on the path to self-destruction, in all honesty, if something doesn't happen soon. I believe he needs less of the internet, because all that does is it makes a mockery out of it. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more.